Alright. So this one is going to be some hammer on, pull off, a little bit of sliding going on in this one. And we're going to do it in 3 different positions, but it's all kind of based around that first position minor pentatonic. So the first one's in like an E minor kind of thing, then it goes to A minor, and we can do a C minor thing. So what it sounds like is this. Nothing too crazy. I didn't really see that last one there, but that's the idea. So the first one we're going to start on the A string. Just play that open. We're going to do a hammer on to the 2nd fret. Open A string, hammer on to the 2nd. Then when we go to the D string, we're going to do a hammer on, but also a pull off. So open, 2nd, open. So those 2 together. And then all you're going to do is you're going to go back to the 2nd fret of your A string at the end. So we got so then we take that and we move it to the D and G strings. So it's the same thing. We're starting with the D, hammering on from the open to the 2nd. Then we are going to go to the G, and it's going to be the open, 2nd, open with the hammer on pull off. So we got. So those 2 together, we got D, open, hammer on to the 2nd. G, open, 2nd, open with the hammer on pull off. Both together. And then we're just going to play the 2nd fret of the D string at the end of it. So those 2 together. And then the next one, went from starting on the A to starting on the D. Now we're starting on the G. So that's going to be the same thing as the other 2. We're going to start with the open, hammer on to the 2nd, and then we slide to the 4th. I'm just hitting the G, hammer on to the 2nd, slide up to the 4th. And then once we're on the 4th, my first finger is going to play the 3rd fret of the B string. Going to go back to the 4th on the G. So we got that slide. 3rd fret of the B. 4th fret of the G. Back to the 3rd fret on the B. And we're going to play the 5th fret of the B to end it off. We got the slide into 4, 3rd fret on the B, 4th on the G, 3rd on the B, 5th on the B. So that whole thing's slow. Alright, so again, the whole thing. So that was like the E example. When we go up to the A minor one, we're still going to be starting on all the same strings. And it's still going to be the same hammer-ons and pull-offs. It's just now instead of starting on open strings, we're going to be starting on the 5th fret of each of these strings. So we start on the 5th fret of our A string, and we just hammer onto the 7. Go to your D string, hammer on pull-off from the 5th and 7th. And you go back down to the A string 7th fret. Then we do the same thing that we just did, except now we're on the D and G. Starting on the D 5th fret, hammer on, go to the G, hammer on pull off, the 7th on the D. So now we're on the 5th fret of the G, hammering on, sliding into the 9, so 5, 7, slide into the 9. I'm doing that slide and hammer on with my middle finger. So when I slide up, my index finger is in place for the 8th fret of the B string. And then we're just going to do the same thing as before. Same thing that was down here. So now we're all the way up on the 9th fret of the G, 8th fret of the B, 9th fret on the G, 8 on the B, 10 on the B. So the A minor one is so then what you do from there is you just move everything up and you're starting on the 8th fret now. For C minor, so all the same stuff as before, hammer on pull offs, you're just starting on the 8th fret of these strings. So 8 to 10. Then you go to your D string, hammer on pull off, back to 10 on the A. Same thing with the D and G. The same thing with the hammer on slide. So I'm on the 8th fret of the G, hammer on the 10th, slide to the 12. And then I play 11th fret of the B, 12 on the G, 11 on the B, and then we go to 13 on the B. So all three, it's the same idea, you're just practicing moving it around. So if you learn any licks, this is good. Learn something in one position and then try it somewhere else with, different notes, the same idea. Helps move your, tricks around the fretboard a little bit. So that's the idea, work on that, and yeah, have some fun. Catch you next time.